Anything like that.
So I was able to test it.
Okay, anytime now. I can't see your screen.
In like 10 seconds.
And we're live. Thank you. Everybody, hey everybody, welcome to SoundUp SoundOff, the only podcast from SoundUp Now. My name's Chris, this is Sean.
You're trying to say we should have another podcast?
We barely keep up with this one.
We do it every week.
Except for last week.
In our hearts.
We didn't.
We did it last week.
No, it was after Super Bowl.
Oh.
Missed it, which is why it's one of our topics today. But before we get to that, first topic on the agenda, the broomstick challenge. Sean, did you do the broomstick challenge?
We have a new commercial.
Issued from
You want
NASA.
to share about a new commercial?
No. Issued from NASA. Apparently the gravitational pull in the spring equinox is different this time of year, so broomsticks can balance. I saw this all over Twitter, and
What?
also it was debunked this morning on the Today Show that you can make your broomstick stand up pretty much anytime you want
I think
to
those are called witches.
if you get the center of gravity right. So you didn't do this challenge yesterday.
No.
I
have my own trouble standing
I literally saw friends putting their broomstick in the middle of the floor to see if it would stand based on gravitational pull. I like I said, I heard it was debunked, but maybe there's some truth to it. Do you feel a sturdier gravitational pull in your body in the spring equinox?
I literally almost fell over twice yesterday. It was really weird. Is that like a thing?
That could be the opposite.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was like yesterday.
I really did. I fell up the stairs at one point, and then another time I tried to balance myself and I almost fell over. It was really weird. I just thought I was tired.
It could have been the spring
I
equinox.
doubt it really had an effect. I think I was just tired. I also have a bad knee.
I don't know. Falling up the stairs is quite a talent.
That was not.
Because that is an oxymoron.
What's the opposite of a talent?
That is an oxy.
We should turn our ringers off.
Yeah, I did. Siri's just listening
Serious?
to this
Was
whole
she
time.
telling you what an oxymoron was?
It was like all the way
Or was she
down.
just calling you
Or that was NASA listening in
That's
on this.
creepy.
That is crazy.
That is creepy.
Okay, so a topic that we talked about, I think, last week, according to Sean, I don't really remember, or 2 weeks ago, it would have been right before the Super Bowl. T-Mobile and Sprint been trying to merge, third and fourth largest cell phone carrier. I'm a T-Mobile user, and Sean used to work at Sprint.
You could say
And
T-Mobile is sprinting
to the finish line.
It was not planned.
Anyway, finally got federal approval to do a $26 billion, that's with a B, dollar merger.
Yeah, this doesn't mean anyone's signal's getting better anytime soon, though.
No.
So, the base communication works actually on two entirely different radio systems. So, voice and non-4G, like regular like 3G and stuff, is two just different. Like Sprint didn't have SIM cards, so when they went to 4G, they did switch over to it, but they're still their technology. But they'll be able to use their spectrum for their 5G network, which is, you always see like a 1800 megahertz spectrum, and you're like, what the heck is that? The lower the number, the better it goes like through walls. So if you're in the back of a grocery store, for example, on T-Mobile and Sprint merger, once they're able to use all their networks, you'll be able to talk in a mall, for example, more than someone at Verizon or AT&T.
That's awesome because I go to the Food Lion right down the street here, and once I get to aisles 1 through 4 in the back, my phone does not work. But aisles 5 through like 11 all work.
Yeah. It's funny. I used to have, for a job that I had, an AT&T and a Verizon phone, and AT&T at the time had a lower spectrum, and I could talk in the back of Walmart and AT&T and not Verizon. It's crazy. And that's why, though. But then Sprint had this 1600 megahertz network, and this is what sucked, is it was like a big highway where a lot of people could be on, but it could barely go through a car door, so you always drop calls inside.
That doesn't make any sense.
It was
the
so
whole
bad.
point of a cell phone is to be able to talk on the go. So
Yeah.
looking forward to having.
And then the network crashed. Like I like to say, it was like working in a restaurant without food. It was horrible.
No.
Sprint's the worst.
Yeah.
Sprint, I hate you. Sorry.
Well, that's mean, and now we just lost a lot of business from SoundUp.
But the CEO of T-Mobile
customers
is who is responsible for all the good phone payment things and out of contract stuff. Like their CEO is one of the best, and he's stepping down. So he's going to do his own thing. But
But maybe it's a protege.
He would go on
Successor.
Periscope and just give phones away to people, and while he's jogging in the city. It was weird.
No.
But
Yeah. But this merger, it could be huge.
Will be
But
huge.
I mean, obviously, we went to federal court because of the potential monopoly on two big.
I mean, it has a chance to make T-Mobile
businesses.
just as big as AT&T and Verizon.
Yeah.
Which is
Hold on, AT&T and Verizon. Yeah, they're combined too, aren't they? No.
Mhm.
Oh, they're
separate,
not. They're separate.
But they're like the really big two. But now this merger is going to make it equal to
so
those
equal
two.
to 3. So
Yeah, maybe Ryan Reynolds Mint Mobile will.
Ryan Reynolds owns Mint Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Mint, but
$15 a month.
But every time I think of Mint, I only think of the financial app, like the financial software and that kind of stuff. So I never. Every time I see that commercial, I'm like, wait, did the financial side open a cell phone company? I didn't realize Ryan Reynolds was involved in that. So Gin and Mobile, he's making drunk phone calls to ex-girlfriends.
That's you should rename the company Drunk Texts.
.com.
Speaking of drunk texts, how about those Super Bowl commercials?
All right, so we missed this podcast episode. We missed it last week.
Tiny Nut.
Sean was too hungover from the Super Bowl on Tuesday, and then that's 2 days. So we didn't get to talk about Super Bowl Super Bowl commercial. So I have two here, and I'm going to let you pick your favorite. What's weird is I didn't really get to watch any of the Super Bowl commercials because every time there's a commercial break, people start talking, and I didn't get to really see anything. So, but there were two that caught my eye on Twitter, and I want to see which one you thought was better. So Super Bowl was on Groundhog's Day. I'm sure most of you guys know that. So there was a Jeep. There's a Jeep Groundhog's Day commercial of the old spoof of the movie Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray.
Oh, I did see that.
And then there was the Baby Peanut commercial where Mr. Peanut died in the prequel, and then Baby Peanut was born. Yeah, no, it said 2020 on the commercial thing.
No, I thought they killed him though last year. Was it not last year?
No, I think it was I think it was shown before the Super as a build up, and then the Super Bowl commercial was. So they killed him at some point in the last month or so with that. So killed Mr. Peanut. Which one do you think a little bit more traction? The Jeep commercial?
Oh, I have to choose from those two.
From those two, or the Baby Peanut?
Probably the Baby Peanut because
Did you not? You didn't see the Groundhog's Day one?
No, I did, but the Peanut one I think went more viral with the hashtag and all that.
Okay.
But my favorite commercial, though, was the crossover commercials with Tide. I don't know if you pay attention to this, but they had the first commercial break. Tide had a commercial with another company the entire time. Mm-hmm. And it was the guy from Sunny in Philadelphia. He's in Horrible Bosses, and his shirt was dirty at one point. He's fighting the Knight from Bud Light. I mean, you didn't see these? Mm-hmm. That was the best one because every time the break would come up,
Tide did that last year though. They did crossover, yeah, where you thought it was a different product, and then at the end it was Tide.
They did do that.
Yeah.
This time I think it was even better because it just kept going the whole time.
I
have no idea how much money they spent. Probably a lot. I think that probably more than anybody else. But
my answer actually, I'm super nostalgic, and Groundhog's Day was one of my favorite movies. I love Bill Murray, so I'm partial to that.
You should go to Charleston.
That commercial because it was yes, because I'm talking. It was hilarious and took me back to childhood as far as my childhood with Groundhog's Day. So I really like that commercial, and Jeep's been putting out some interesting commercials as well, a lot and that kind of stuff. The Baby Peanut thing, even though it was a Gary Vee commercial, it was interesting, but to me they were totally pulling the Baby Yoda vibes into their commercial. I feel like it was almost like they just were using that momentum from Baby Yoda getting so much traction into the Baby Peanut thing and that kind of stuff. Now, as far as your commercial goes, yes, Tide and all those, I haven't seen any of them, so I need to go back and watch them. I haven't watched them.
I'd say the Baby Nut worked because
did you buy some more peanuts? Did you buy peanuts?
I did, actually.
You bought Mr. Peanut peanuts?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just bought some almonds.
Oh, well, I bought almonds. Yeah, I buy almonds all the time, but not Baby Peanuts.
It wasn't because of the commercial.
Are they going to come out with Baby Peanuts? And then you're eating them, and then that's kind of morbid, too. It's kind of like the M&M's commercials. You kind of feel bad.
I think even the hashtag sounds awkward, but whatever.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. Maybe because the football game was actually interesting this year and it wasn't the Patriots, that people actually watched the game more than the commercials.
Yeah, man. I was going to say it was quieter during
But I was glad, too, the commercials went for humor this year instead of trying to have a message about something. Last year, I felt it was a lot of, political and messages and
oh really
I
don't know
stuff. Apparently there was something where it was a commercial and then the kid ran out in the field. I didn't see that, so I don't know what that was about. So yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Alexa Skills Stumper, take you to the candy shop. That's not the right song.
Have you ever seen Have you ever seen the bad lip reading?
Bad lip reading? No.
NFL bad lip reading?
No. Is it like a YouTube thing?
Yeah.
No.
They were hired to do KFC commercial afterwards and stuff.
Nope.
Oh man. Oh. That's one of the best things that came out the same week of the Super Bowl is the new lip reading.
But they didn't run it as a commercial.
No.
We are in our Alexa Skill Stumper segment right now.
Yeah, but I'll show you later.
Span's gonna hate this. All right. Anyway, Lex Skill Stumper. So it is Valentine's Day week. Happy Valentine's Day for all of you guys celebrating that, or
And girls.
and girls, yeah, and girls and guys and girls. Valentine's Day on Friday, and this could be your reminder. You're welcome too. Maybe you forgot. Last week or the week before.
Give the gifts of SoundUp.
That's not a bad idea. Last week, do a podcast for your loved one. So last week, create a whole Lexa skill for people.
Cut that one out. There we go. What kind of podcast can you make for couples?
No.
Bedroom secrets.
That's a different kind of store than what I was going to talk about. So candy store, well, kind of. So I was talking about more the confectionery type candy store. There's actually in our local area. I don't want to say they're like. They're local businesses, but they're actually like candy stores. It's not, like when you went to buy candy, like you went to the grocery store, gas station, buy candy, but there are candy stores that are still in existence that are like confectionery stores. It's sugar. There's some chains out there and that kind of stuff. But I've noticed that there are more candy / ice cream stores popping back up, which probably remind you a little bit more of like the It's a Wonderful Life type soda shops where like you got candy and ice cream and that kind of thing.
Except they're very bright.
Yeah, they're super like psychedelic pinks.
You walk in
orange.
And you're awake.
Yes.
I mean, they are just all windows, bright pinks and whites and yellows, and it make me too happy. I don't like it.
So what do we think we could do for voice content, audio content, kind of what we do at soundupnow.com, Alexa's custom skills, flash briefing skills podcast for candy stores? I think podcasts would be huge. Like if you are a candy, like Willy Wonka type podcast, I think you could find stuff to talk about that is fun and joyful and all about candy, trying candy, on the air, on your episodes and that kind of stuff, talking about your store and doing special promotions within the store. Kind of like I envision kind of like Hot Ones where they're trying but like bringing on celebrity people and like going through candies and.
Well, there was a jelly bean challenge for a while when they had those. Who
Oh
made
my
those
gosh,
really
that was
gross ones?
Oh
Who made
no,
those?
that was not what I'm going with.
Was it Harry Potter or something? Anyway,
Jelly Belly.
But you could do those types of things where you test them and do those. 100%. Like here,
I got it. Right,
we got the new flavor M&Ms. Now they're pink M&Ms or something. Which were your favorite flavor M&Ms, by the way?
My favorite flavor M&Ms?
Yeah.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
No. Like
what color? Blue.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the blue's a flavor.
No, really. They all taste the same.
Does it taste like red? So anyway, I think that would be a really. There's one down in Myrtle Beach where we live, and they have a wall of M&Ms in colors.
Yes, that's always fun. You can
Now there's one in Orlando because that's my second home apparently. They have an actual M&M store.
I've been to the one in New York. There's an M&M store in New York.
Well, those are just insane. I don't think there's not a color in there.
Right.
So
yeah, M&M stores like there.
But I think doing a podcast talking about, candy would
Willy Wonka would have a freaking awesome podcast, and I know there's people out there that own candy stores that could basically, copy that.
Yeah, even flash briefings and just, candy of the day or stuff like that. Candy Crush tournaments or something.
Parents are hating us right now. Sugar or Dentist are. Dentists love us.
I feel sick in my stomach already.
I think the anti-sugar craze in culture today might be pressing against us. But candy is so good. I was just looking. I was in the aisle the other day with my daughter at the grocery store, and there's just so many different chocolates bars, like unique chocolate bars that I've of companies I've never heard of that I would love to try. But I would never buy them. But like if I had a reason to buy them,
at the grocery store too, they're in giant bags, so it's like you better like it.
You better like it. Huge. But I was seeing even candy bars, like new candy bar that are just different.
But it is hard though when you see that red bag of M&Ms and you're like,
not red. See, I'd go with the blue. I'm big, but
the red, like the peanut butter.
Oh,
if you were a true peanut butter M&M fan, you would have known that.
No,
because they are the best. I don't care about you people and your peanut M&Ms.
Oh no, that hurt.
They're the worst.
Yeah, that's horrible. Anyway, Alexa custom skill. What do you think you could do from the consumer side, like in your house? Like if you had a candy, you do candy delivery service, but I think
you do. These are so many candies. You could literally do candy of the day.
Get your candy of the day.
Or even talk about a company and their different candies and some backstory. There's actually some cool history stories of like Hershey's and stuff.
So like a story skillet in the custom skillet. Like, tell me the story of Skittles.
Yeah. Or you create a story on how to create your own candy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can make you can make candy at home, like confectionery of the day. confectionery secrets. That
Well,
sounds
just
both
to throw something out of our realm a
interesting.
little bit. There's your YouTube channel to go along with your podcast,
Wow.
unless you did a video podcast, and then also
Confectionery secrets
there's
sounds.
actually a lot of stuff for candy. I might change professions. It sounds very sweet.
Well, I don't have another pun. Anyway, so I hope you. I was thinking really hard.
I think I won that one. I win. There's no lid.
You won the pun. You lost the more. I had to drink water just because of all the sugar feel in my mouth right there after talking about that.
What's that feeling? Have you ever had some in your cheeks like sting or something? Like I can't explain the feeling.
That's that sour, right? Like a sour candy?
That feeling. That's horrible and awesome at the same time.
Yeah, good times. All right, so
We're going to the candy store now.
If you're a confectionery shop and you want to know, you want some more ideas, hit us up, soundupnow.com. We're happy to help you out with your new Alexa custom skill, flash briefing, or podcast getting started. Hope you guys enjoyed SoundUp SoundOff. That went together. Look at my organ.